Good day, eh? All right, we've got a request today. I did a video a while back. It was a video of Ronnie Millsap, prisoner of the highway, and a couple of you actually liked it, but I got a request from one of you out there. I think his name is Luca, but not sure. Again, trying to keep stuff in my head. But they wanted to know more about the trucking and another song about the whole 9 yards. Well, I figured what better way than to go back to where it started for one of the things that started for me as far as music went. Years ago, C.W. McCall was a country artist, and he came out with a song called Convoy. They actually made a movie, and the song was pronounced. The movie was, I think, was 1978, with Chris Christopherson in it, and if I remember correctly, Ernest Borgnine was also in it. But anyway, goes back to how old I am. Anyway, back when the movie came out, the U.S. government was making it illegal for us on the road to convoy. Convoy is multiple trucks in a line going the same direction, kind of all together. And the reason why some states and the federal government didn't like us doing it was because of the fact that they couldn't really stop us. Trucks back then, I mean, they couldn't stop us. We were 80, 100,000 pound bullets that they just couldn't do. I remember when I first got into trucking, when I used to run across I-20 through Dallas Fort Worth area, we used to run across late at night, because when we do it in the middle of the night, the troopers and the sheriff's department, everything, would close the on ramps off so people couldn't get on the freeway, because we'd literally go through the town at triple digits, and it was a safety thing. I mean, if you didn't have to deal with us during rush hour and stuff, it didn't cramp your rush hour up, and there wasn't so many accidents. And so we would just haul butt through there. And back where a lot of them call the golden age of trucking, I guess, but it was back then that a lot, like I said, today's trucking isn't anything like what we used to do back then. Just like I'm sure that the trucking we did was nothing like what they did back in the 50s, 60s, but again, it's one of those things of this subscriber asked to hear some more songs about this, so I figured Convoy was the way to go on this. If you've never seen the movie, I would suggest you see it. You can stream it for free it doesn't cost anything, and but it's worth seeing. It's got a good story to it, but anyway, I want to get into this. It's C.W. McCall, Convoy.
Breaker 19, this here's a rubber duck. You got a copy on me, Big Ben? Come on. Yeah, 10-4, Big Ben, for sure. By golly, it's clean clear to Flagtown. Come on. Yeah, it's a big 10-4 there, Big Ben. Yeah, we definitely got the front door, good buddy. Mercy sakes alive, it looks like we got us a convoy.
dark of the moon on the 6th of June in a Kenworth pulling logs. Cab over Pete with a reefer on and a Jimmy hauling hogs. We is heading for Bear on I-10 about a mile out of Shaky Town. I says, Pigpen, this here's a rubber duck and I'm about to put the hammer down.
'Cause we got a little convoy rocking through the night. Yeah, we got a little convoy, ain't she a beautiful sight? Come on and join our convoy, ain't nothing gonna get in our way. We gonna roll this trucking convoy across the USA. Convoy.
Breaker, Pigpen, this here's a duck. Now, you want to back off them hogs? 10-4, about 5 miles or so. 10 Roger, them hogs is getting intense up here.
By the time we got into Tulsa town, we had 85 trucks in all. But there's a roadblock up on the Cloverleaf, and them bears was wall to wall. Yeah, them smokies as thick as bugs on a bumper. They even had a bear in the air. I says, calling all trucks, this here's the duck. We about to go a-hunting bear.
'Cause we got a great big convoy rocking through the night. Yeah, we got a great big convoy, ain't she a beautiful sight? Come on and join our convoy, ain't nothing gonna get in our way. We gonna roll this trucking convoy across the USA. Convoy.
You want to give me a 10-9 on that, Pigpen? Negatory, Pigpen, you're still too close. Yeah, them hogs is starting to close up my sinuses. Mercy sakes, you better back off another 10.
Well, we rolled up Interstate 44 like a rocket sled on rails. We tore up all of our swindle sheets and left them setting on the scales. By the time we hit that shy town, them bears was getting smart. They'd brought up some reinforcements from the Illinois National Guard. There's armored cars and tanks and jeeps and rigs of every size. Yeah, them chicken coops was full of bears and choppers filled the skies. Well, we shot the line, we went for broke with 1,000 screaming trucks and 11 long-haired friends of Jesus in a chartreuse microbus.
There, rubber duck just sodbuster. Come on there, yeah, 10-4 sodbuster. Listen, you want to put that microbus in behind that suicide jockey? Yeah, he's hauling dynamite and he needs all the help he can get.
Well, we laid a strip for the Jersey Shore and prepared to cross the line. I could see the bridge was lined with bears, but it didn't have a doggone dime. I says, Pigpen, this here's a rubber duck. We just ain't going to pay no toll. So we crashed the gate doing 98. I says, let them truckers roll 10-4.
'Cause we got a mighty convoy rocking through the night. Yeah, we got a mighty convoy, ain't she a beautiful sight? Come on and join our convoy, ain't nothing gonna get in our way. We gonna roll this trucking convoy across the USA.
All right, 10-4, Pigpen, what's your 20? Omaha. Well, they ought to know what to do with them hogs out there for sure. Well, mercy sakes, good buddy, we're going to back on out here, so keep the bugs off your glass and the bears off your tail. We'll catch you on the flip-flop. This here's a rubber duck on the side. We gone. Bye-bye.
That was Convoy. C.W. McCall. And it's funny. I'm listening to it and remembering and realizing that we had so much power back then. You know, we all stuck together and we had so much power. I mean, when you saw a driver on the side of the road, you pulled over and you helped them. You know, and today that's just not the case. You know, it's a new breed of everything. And, you know, there's no freedom anymore. I mean, the freedom that we had back then, and when we put our minds to it, or when fuel prices went too high, and etc. I remember early 80s, we shut down everything. We just decided we weren't gonna do, take it for the fuel prices and etc. And we just shut everything down. You know, we were shutting on-ramps off. We were doing all kinds of things. It was like we made the country grind to a halt, and people listened. I don't think anybody could do that nowadays. I don't think that we could stick together enough, and that's sad. It makes me sad because of the power I saw that we had back
I don't
then.
have an answer for that.
Sorry about that. That was somebody I have sitting here. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Have as much as I did. Like I said, it's worth seeing the movie. Good movie. They took a lot of liberties, you know, bumper trucks, that kind of thing. But yeah, it's still a good movie. As I always say, if you want things to change, you have to change. You want things to get better, you have to get better. You can choose to be an asshole, or you can choose to be awesome. I hope you choose to be awesome, and I hope you choose to make this your best day ever.